Hello, Grant Hickman here from the Security Policies Group. We recently released additional scan result policy filters in 16.3, and I wanted to highlight one of the filters that we've added around defining SLA based filters essentially to block merge requests. So essentially the policy that I've created is not visible. Okay, so the policy that I created by default here is what is commonly seen in a lot of configurations today, where we're running a dependency scanner or some security scanner, and based on the severity, we'll block the merge request. So in this case, if we find a critical finding from dependency scanning or high or medium severity finding, we'll block the merge request and require approvals based on the action here. And in this case, I'm allowing one approval from developer, maintainer, or owner. So in this first example, you'll see that I've raised a merge request. It introduces a new dependency and some changes in the package JSON and yarn lock files that our dependency scanner has then detected. And we've detected these two high and medium severity vulnerabilities, which are causing violations for the security policy, and therefore it is blocking the merge request and requiring an approval. So what I'm going to do next is I've created a new policy here that I'm calling block dependency scanning vulnerabilities reduce noise. And in this policy, I have I've set a similar rule as we had before for critical findings. So if there's a critical finding, we'll still block the merge request. I've also added some attribute filters to filter out false positives and fix if a dependency scanning vulnerability does not yet have a fix available. We'll filter those out, which we won't see yet in this demo specifically, but maybe in a follow-up. But then what I've added from an age or SLA-based filter standpoint is that I've added additional rules here. So if we detect a vulnerability with a high severity, then we're going to ignore that result in the MR for 30 days. That MR can then be merged. The vulnerability would appear in the vulnerability report, and you can then create an issue, set a due date for 30 days, and give development teams time to address the issue before MRs are blocked. But if we do detect that again, past 30 days, we'll start blocking the merge request for that given finding. So we've done that for a high severity, and then for a medium severity, we set the age to 60 days. So I had this disabled. I'm going to enable this policy. And then I'm going to go back to the policy management screen. We'll see that this is now enabled. And then the default policy that I had, I'm going to disable. So I'm just going to go back this way. All right, now I can see reduce noise is enabled, default is disabled. So we'll use the new policy in favor of the old. Go back to the merge request, and I'm going to go ahead and refresh this job. And I'm going to pause while the pipeline is running here. All right, so the job is completed rerunning, and we have a different result. You can now see that this approval rule appears. This is the new security policy for blocking dependency scanning vulnerabilities, but we're working to reduce the noise of these approval requirements only to focus on what is actionable and what is aligned with our organizational policy. So if we scroll down here to the MR widget, we can see, we have the same findings here. We have a high and medium severity finding, but per the policy, we're only going to block the merge request if that finding is critical. And in this case, it is not. We have a high and medium, so there is no approval required. We could go ahead and merge this and then work on kind of setting up an issue to follow up and address it. And in 30 days, if it is not addressed, we would begin blocking this merge request if we detect that same dependency scanning vulnerability again. Cool. Hope that is helpful. Thank you.